Are Americans being poisoned through our food? I mean, is our food actually even real food anymore? With the rise of bioengineered 3D printed meat, I'm personally terrified. I don't want that shit going into my body. I don't know what it is, I don't know what the long-term effects of it are, and I don't trust the companies that make it. But not only do I not trust the companies that make it, I don't trust these food companies not to slide it in there without telling me. Oh shit, that sounded sus. If you're not aware, audio was just leaked from a whistleblower of a high-level executive at Campbell Soup Company, where he said that the meat that they use is 3D printed bioengineered meat. He also said that he doesn't eat that crap because it's poison and it's for the peasants and the poors.
You see, real chicken is expensive. Real chickens take time, space, feed, inspections, paperwork. Too slow, too honest. So our scientists developed something revolutionary: bioengineered meat matter, a printable protein paste. We call it chicken because legally we can. Shape of chicken, color of chicken, and with seasoning, tastes like it too. Our formula takes waste fibers, lab cells, and binders and turns them into perfect cubes. No bones, no feathers, no animal. People hear bioengineered and think it's futuristic, but we just make it in a tank. For the poor, they don't get to ask questions. I don't eat this crap. This stuff is made for those miserable pigs. Fake chicken? I'd never touch it.
He's talking about us, you guys. So in today's video, we're going to be looking into what is bioengineered 3D printed meat and what the hell is going on with food in America. Buckle up, guys, because this is going to be weird and probably a lot disgusting. Let's go. So if you're like me, you might have a love-hate relationship with AI. At least I did until I found Venice AI, which is why I'm so stoked that they sponsored today's video. I have major trust issues with other AI platforms, but what makes Venice AI different? Well, first and foremost, your conversations are encrypted and stored only on your device, so no corporation or government can spy on you, censor you, or use your data for profit, because I don't need them Fed boys looking at my search history. Venice AI is uncensored. Other AI platforms have repeatedly refused my prompts because I'm a little sketchy. Venice AI is uncensored and unfiltered, all access, zero narrative. Its functionality is great. It offers a range of AI tools, including a chatbot for text generation, an image generator, and the ability to generate code. And Venice also now offers video generation with private or anonymized models, including Sora and Veo. If you want to use AI without handing your most personal information to corporations or the government, check out Venice AI. And you can get 20% off a pro plan at venice.ai/JDDelay with the code JDDelay. For a long time in this country, Americans have been aware that the food that we're eating is not the best for us, and it's probably making a lot of us really sick. That's why I think a lot of people were really hopeful when they voted for Donald Trump, thinking that RFK Jr. was gonna make America healthy again. And since then, I don't think we've seen much progress with that. You can see it in all aspects of our society, how sick our kids are, how the lowering of testosterone in men has become exponentially more damaging to men in this country.
Identify as a dog today, but tomorrow I might be a man. Yet, I can still have babies, you know?
But what is 3D printed meat? Like, what in the actual hell is 3D printed meat? 3D printed meat is food created by a 3D printer to build meat-like structures, either from lab-grown animal cells or plant-based ingredients. I don't want my meat to be plants! So here's how it's made. Real animal cells are taken and grown in a lab to create muscle and fat tissues. These grown cells are then combined with other ingredients to create bio-ink. The 3D printer uses the bio-ink to build a complex 3D structure of tissue layer by layer. The printed product is then often matured in an incubator to develop it further. I don't want that in my mouth! Sorry guys, sometimes I crash out when I'm grossed out. Now that we have a basic understanding of what 3D printed bioengineered meat is, Let's take a look at the Campbell situation.
Former Campbell Soup employee is taking legal action against the food giant and making some explosive allegations about one of its top executives. The former worker says he has an audio recording of a company vice president going on an hour-long tirade where he attacked their products and their customers.
We have for poor people.
So basically, if you eat Campbell Soup, what the vice president of this company thinks of you is that you're a peasant, you're a poor. I hate this unbridled disdain that these CEOs, presidents, vice presidents, rich people, elites, the people in the media, the people in our government have for good, hard-working Americans.
Just look at it. The perfect printed chicken.
You're not eating that, are you? That's poor people shit. Don't I pay you enough? I mean, get some hibachi or something.
You pay me $18 an hour, Chief. I can barely afford lunch meat.
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's so healthy. Now that I know what the in it. Even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at me, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
The recording allegedly of Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally. The recording taken in person at a restaurant.
Millions of them, they couldn't think for themselves. I'm like, you dumb.
It disgusts me that the customers that make it so that they have a job and they're successful, they hate you. They think you're a piece of shit.
Garza says he felt sick after the rant, deciding to go to his direct supervisor in January.
I don't want to eat anything that came from a 3D printer. I'm going to be real honest with you. I think it's really cool that this dude got exposed and he let us all know exactly what we're buying if we buy Campbell's Soup. What about you? Let me know in the comments. After hearing that, is that something you want to put in your body?
We did just receive a statement from Campbell's that says, quote, if accurate, the comments in the recording are unacceptable. They do not reflect our values and the culture of our company. We are actively investigating this matter. Erica Erickson, Local 4.
Erica Erickson, don't put that in your mouth. Did you not hear what that dude just said? What are you doing, sis? And did you notice what they didn't say? They didn't deny that they use bioengineered 3D printed meat. And if you're not making an outright denial, I'm going to take that as a confirmation. And I will never, ever, ever purchase anything from Campbell's again. But doesn't the company that owns Campbell's Soup own a lot of other food companies that we've been eating from as well?
Campbell Soup doesn't only sell bioengineered chicken in their cans, they own over 10 brands, and most of you eat them without even knowing who made them. They own a whole army of harmless snacks, marching straight into schools, daycares, pediatric ERs, and hospital waiting rooms. And the crown jewel of this snack empire? That cute little orange fish everybody trusts. The goldfish. Parents hand it over like it's healthy. Teachers use it as a reward. Doctors give it to calm a screaming toddler. But nobody reads the label. Ultra-processed flour, cheap vegetable oils, high sodium, starches that glue themselves to a kid's teeth, and bioengineered ingredients from soy, sugar, and canola. Ultra-processed flour spikes their blood sugar, cheap oils inflame their bodies, the sodium keeps them hooked. Bioengineered stuff? No one knows what it does. The food industry knows exactly what this does, and they do it anyway. Because sick kids become profitable adults.
Well, what do y'all think about all this? Are you ever going to eat any of these brands ever again? Would you actually put that in your mouth? Or are you done with them just like I am? Let me know down in the comments. Until the next one, it's always one love, baby. Be good or be good at it.